Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's almost 10 o'clock on October 22nd, 2021, and it certainly didn't feel like October 22nd. It was still very warm today, with a very weak sea breeze that was just limited to the south shore in the late afternoon hours. You could see some clouds and some clear sky over us, and it was a partly sunny day today. We did have some of these clouds pop up, particularly in the afternoon, and it was warm. You could see that, but you could also see, looking at this, that there was a sea breeze on the south shore. You actually see, just by looking at these clouds, we can draw this sea breeze right here. This is your sea breeze front right there, right on the south shore. But it never really made it that far north. And then as we got into the evening after 6, 7 o'clock, the sea breeze was pushed back. So there was a sea breeze though, and we're going to look at some observations. So let's go take a look at what we got currently outside. And the winds are now northwesterly across most of our area. We have temperatures in the low to mid-60s. Out east, it's a little cooler still. I see some mid-50s out there. And then in Jersey, it's also cooler there too, mid-50s around Toms River. I guess they're getting some radiational cooling. Dew points have dropped. They're in the upper 40s to low 50s. Still some mid-50s out east. And Jersey around 50 degrees with their dew points. Let's take a look at what conditions were like during the day. And like I said, I'm going to have to look at a couple of observation stations. We'll first start with Islip here, and we'll show you again what happened during the day. Let's see if they registered that sea breeze. They did register it. So it was a west-northwest wind, and then it went to west-southwest and southwest, and that kind of dropped the temperatures along the south shore a little bit. But it was only on the south shore that they got that sea breeze. I don't think we ever got it in the middle of the island. I can check to see if Carl Place ever got that. I bet it never did. Let's take a look and see if it did. Oh, we have no wind readings from Carl Place. Okay. That sucks. Well, we can look at Farmingdale. Let's see if they ever got it. Now, Farmingdale got it as well. I see it here as well, southwest. So, looks like maybe it did make it to the middle of the island for a little bit. That's Farmingdale again. That's not really my area. Let's look at Green Tree Foundation site. I need a site on the North Shore. Yeah, North Shore never got that sea breeze. So, never got it. Wait. We got to go back. There's a lot more observations here to look at. I don't see... There was one report of a southwest wind. But I don't think the sea breeze made it that far in. I think it made it up to the part, maybe up to Hempstead Turnpike, and that was about it. But if you were on the South Shore, you got a very good sea breeze. So if you were JFK, for instance, you were able to get a sea breeze. And let's see, yeah, I see that southwest wind right there. You can see they had a sea breeze actually a good part of the day. It looks like almost the whole day actually they had it. Yeah, they only didn't have one in the morning, but for most of the day they had a sea breeze. All right, so now let's go look at the high temperatures for today. There's a very localized. We'll try to go to the Wonderground site and see if we can get some more information on that. So temperatures generally still above normal for the day. Islip hit 72, Farmingdale at 72. It's almost 10 degrees above normal. 72 in Shirley, 72 in West Hampton. But you can see right along the south shore, it was in the upper 60s. So that shows you the sea breeze there. 68 in Central Park. Not a huge temperature variation because the sea breeze was very weak. Jersey also around that 70-degree mark. But again, very weak sea breeze today. Let's look at Wonder Map here. And let's look at some more observations here if I can. I just want to see what if my area actually eventually... I didn't feel a sea breeze here at all. Here's one for Williston Park. So let's take a look and see what Williston Park... and see if they got it. If they showed us... if they had a sea breeze. Let's see. Wind direction. Let's see. Yep, looks like they did get it. They got it around 3, 4 and then it very flat. It was a very, very weak sea breeze. It was extremely weak. Look at that. North Patchogue probably got a better sea breeze than we did. Let's see, 58. See, it's a lot cooler there already. Getting, I don't know, getting radiational cooling or something. They got up to 73. So again, by the time the sea breeze did arrive, it had already warmed up. So still well above normal. You could see the sea breeze though in the afternoon, but it was not. It was a very weak sea breeze. It was only for maybe 2 or 3 hours. It was very weak. I know because I was on the South Shore. It was very weak, and then by the evening, like 6, 7 o'clock, it was already gone. So let's look at some other statistics for the day. Not this one. All right, so this is today's highs, and you'll see here today's highs warm again, above normal. Look at this. These are all above normal, and it says 9 to 13 degrees above normal at 6 of our climate sites. This is from the National Weather Service right here, that you can see right here. So 9 to 13 degrees above normal. That is significantly above normal. And you know what? I want to look at the climate for islip, and I want to actually look and see how far we're going this month, as far as how we're doing this month, as far as how far above normal we are. So the high at islip is 71. The normal high is 62. The normal low is 45, but we only got down to 63. So when you take a look at the mean, we were 13 degrees above normal at islip. The low was 18 degrees above normal. So it's quite a warm night. And it's also been very dry this month. We've only gotten 0.27 inches of rain this month. Normally, we would be at 2.84. So that gives you an example of what we're going through, what we're dealing with here with this ridiculously warm weather. Let me just check one other thing. We'll go back to the islip, but I want to do the preliminary monthly, because the preliminary monthly, it should show how we've been averaging so far. All right, so the average monthly so far is 5.7 degrees above normal. So we're running over 5 degrees above normal for temperature. So this is a very, very big anomaly that we're dealing with here. So let's get to the models now and talk about where we're going to be going from here as we enter into the longer range period, into your weekend, looking at the surface. And we have this like weak front passing through, and so cooler air is bleeding into the area. We'll have fair weather through Sunday. Then we have to worry about the chance of rain late Sunday night into Monday. And then we get warm sectors. The GFS taking the first low over the Great Lakes and warm sectoring us. So Monday, we wouldn't see the rain moving until Monday night. And then we deal with that rain on Tuesday, perhaps tapering off later toward the evening. That low kind of gets stuck a little bit, slowly inches away. And then the next low winds up developing over the Great Lakes and then now, the GFS is saying that now that it's not going to transfer its energy to a coastal storm, and that it looks like it's trying to form like a secondary low, but it goes right over us, and this would bring us the next shot of rain Thursday night into Friday, and then that finally moves away, and then we finally try to get some cooler air in here. Now it just keeps pushing it off and pushing it off. Now we're in November, so you see what's going on here. All right, and let's take a closer look now at the HRRR model, which I should have enough in by now. Yeah, 46 in, all right, of the 0Z. So let's look at this. So tomorrow's fairly dry, maybe a very slight chance of a scattered shower. HRRR seems to think maybe a very slight chance of a scattered shower, perhaps over New Jersey, and then very widely scattered shower activity. This may be overdone. And then for Sunday, we're dry. And then we have to worry about that next area of rain coming in for Sunday evening that the HRRR shows already in New Jersey at 22Z. So let's go and look at the NAM 12. Yeah, I don't have enough of the zeros in, so we'd have to look at the 18. See, and you see, here's tomorrow, and it shows that very light area, but it would be a sprinkle if anything. The main thread of rain. This is the NAM, and it has that arm. This is like a little warm front there coming through, and you can see it's having us warm sectored. This is Monday, and then that low starts moving closer to us. So let's go back to the GFS now, and we will go and look at our temperatures so you can get a chance to see what's going to be happening as far as our temperatures goes. Kind of shows where the fronts are. So tomorrow, GFS has us a lot cooler tomorrow, especially over Long Island, only 50s. We'll probably have more cloud cover. Then we rebound a little bit on Sunday, maybe low 60s with a little more sunshine. And then look at that warm sector. This is Monday, and again, it could be close to 80 in Jersey, 70s on Long Island. It's a very pronounced warm sector right there that the GFS is developing. That moves through, and then we slowly cool off on Tuesday. You can see that warm air kind of hanging out. Again, this low is going to be slow to pull away. Then we go back to cooler weather on Wednesday, and then we see another low pass by, and it also tries to bring some warm air in Thursday night, and then Friday we warm up into the 60s again, and then we push this cold front through for next weekend. I know it's ridiculous, and then we finally maybe cool off more, and into November we finally get to see some of that colder air. But it's this October is just ridiculously warm, and it's going to end on the whole month is going to be well above normal. At this point, I think a 5-degree anomaly for October is almost a lock at this point. So let's look at as our dew points. So you see the dew points were dropping later tonight. You see the drier air coming in. Here's tomorrow's dew points. So we have lower dew points and the northwest to west wind. Same thing on Sunday. And then on Monday, look at that. At humidity, southwest winds, humid air, dew points could go up into the 60s. And that could bring some really heavy rain and instability. Then this low moves through, and then we have strong westerly winds coming behind it. And then very strong northwesterly winds on Wednesday. All right, and then the next system comes in for Thursday, and you can see, look at that slug of humidity there that is heading. So instead of the low being offshore and being more of a coastal, it's tracking more either over us or to our north. So now let me go and look at our sky cover as we head into the weekend. So I think we'll be dealing with some clouds tomorrow. Let's see, this is showing a pretty good deal of cloudiness on the GFS. I know the resolution is low. Less so on Sunday, maybe some higher clouds increasing toward the afternoon. Here's Monday. The sun might even come out on Monday. Going to be ridiculously warm that day. And then the next front comes through. And then we have to deal with this kind of cloudy, an unsettled pattern. And we won't really get out of it until maybe the weekend. All right. So let's go look at some of the other better resolution models as far as our skies go. Let's go to the RGEM. So this is the RGEM, and we'll go into tomorrow, and you'll see has some cirrus over us. RGEM's not really showing a whole lot of clouds. It just has some scattered clouds over Jersey. It's much drier than some of the other models. Here's Sunday. Sunday will be a nicer day. I think it'll be clearer, mostly sunny across Long Island and possibly New Jersey as well. And then those clouds come in Monday night. But then look what happens. You see that warm sector right there for your Monday. So a lot of the models are indicating this warm sector developing. All right. And that's what's could set us up for some possible thunderstorms with that front on Monday night. We can go look at this if you want. You could kind of see, and it's this low resolution, but look at that. That's just some hefty storminess right there. So let me go back to the sky, and we'll look at the NAM 3. Because each models are just in there's a lot of disarray with the models. So tomorrow, the NAM seems to have a lot more cloudiness and some breaks of sun. But generally Sunday is going to be the sunnier day, I think, versus tomorrow. I think tomorrow we'll see some more clouds. A very slight chance of a raindrop or two, but it's really very. If we look at the NAM as far as the rain chances go. You can see it does develop a couple of showers over in New Jersey tomorrow night. But other than that, not really much going on. And then Sunday we're dry. This is the NAM 3, all right? Obviously, this could be an interesting situation. This is that you can clearly see what is a warm front right here. And so if we draw that out, you can see this is a warm front right here. And that's going to usher in that warm sector. That's going to come in for us later on Monday. So it could be some rain with that, and then we'd have a cold front. So the storm is just, I don't know, models just keep changing like very volatilely. Every run just keeps changing because it just doesn't know what's happening with the jet stream, basically. The jet stream is what it all boils down to. Let me go back to GFS here and go to the CONUS view. Actually, we'll use the North American view, and we'll show you the jet stream. And this is why the model's having such trouble. So, again, we still got this really weird, messed up jet stream here. See, there's that trough. And let's just look at this. Look at what a mess this is. I mean, this is the jet stream. Here we are on Thursday. And look at what's going on here. I mean, this is your jet stream right here. That is like really ridiculously wavy. That is so not normal. And so this, you see the troughs, all right? That's going to bring the cool air. But the troughs, the one thing we have, we do to climate change is that we have, the troughs are not as big. They're not as wide. They're narrow. And this is all, again, due to the Arctic amplification. So it makes it hard to forecast. It really does. It really does. So it's a challenge to, at least go more than a couple of days. All right. So Sunday probably has more sunshine, but the weekend should be decent. It'll just be cooler, and we'll have a return to more normal weather. Let's go look at one other thing, and it's the ice, being that we are talking about climate change here. And we'll show you that it's pretty low. All right, we have an issue here. Technical difficulties are presenting. All right, there are technical difficulties. But look at the latest reading. Look at what's going on. Look at this graph here. And you notice we are not regenerating sea ice here. So there's an issue with the data, but look at this blue line. This is this year. You can see we are not regenerating sea ice. We're very slowly. This is very concerning. So if this keeps going in this direction here, we'll draw this. I'll pick the blue color here. I can't here. This blue color here. If we keep going in this direction, we will be lower than 2020 than the 2012 mean. We should be regenerating sea ice, and we are not. The Arctic is not cooling off that fast at all. So that's very concerning. And again, it's just more proof of what we're dealing with this climate crisis that no one really seems to want to take seriously, not as seriously as they need to. But that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.